Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about past, present, future today because three people recently have been talking about fear or expectations or worry or resentments. And a lot of that energy is either when you're living in the past or the future. When we're in the present, we can't have expectations. When we're in the present, it's very hard to be accessing the we can't access the past and we can't access the future. We're only in the moment. And that is where our energy is going to be the most pure. It's not distorted because we're taking in what we see right then and there with all our senses: see, hear, smell, touch. That's the present. What are we doing? Right now I'm talking to you. That's the present moment. I cannot think about the past or the future. I can only think about what I'm saying right now. And my vibration is going to be higher than if I'm dwelling on something past or future. We can learn from the past, but we cannot stay there. The future to me, besides planning a few details, really is a place where we can really fall into the trap of having expectations. And to me, expectations are resentments in the making. When we expect something to turn out perfectly or step by step, we're setting ourselves up to be disappointed because one thing may not come together, and therefore we can be crushed and miss the whole experience or a lot of the experience. A lot of times we have expectations, but then we don't also vocalize them. We don't tell the person who we have the expectations around. And therefore we can get resentful at ourselves too. My two children are going through things right now. One is ruminating about the past, one is ruminating about the future. And as I told them both, we have no control over those things. And all of our growth comes through our experiences, right? We grow profoundly from the experiences, good or bad, in our lives. So let them come. Welcome in the experiences. Don't fear them. You'll handle them when they show up. When they knock on your door, then you deal with them. Worrying about a future that may or may not happen takes you out of seeing what's going on right now in front of you. Because you're worried about something that may never happen. Or you're ruminating about what the mistake you made a million years ago. I do this myself, so this is something that we work on. And it's very hard to stay in the present in this day and age, right? Everything wants us to be taken out of the present moment. But we have the power to stay in it. We have the power to choose where we focus our attention on. And we can train our brain to do that. Just through breath work, just through walking, just through a yoga practice, just by pulling a card, just by sitting in the sunshine, stillness, reflection, presence. They're not easy to master, but if you want something bad enough, you will chase it. And I have been chasing this for years, and I probably will be chasing it all my life. I have a very busy brain. I have a brain that wants 30 tabs open at all times. I have a brain that wants to know what's going to happen. But Spirit has never given me the road, the map. It has always given me the yellow brick road. Follow, follow, follow. You will be led. I have made mistakes. I have made wrong turns. But in those mistakes and those wrong turns, there has been profound growth. I wouldn't be here today talking to you if I hadn't gone through those experiences. Right? As I tell my children who are worrying about the future and mourning the past. I had a son say to me the other day, I just wasted 7 years of my life. You never wasted 7 years of your life. I said to him, you will look back on those 7 years as the most profound growth you had. And I know that as his mom. You know, it wasn't a waste. It was never a waste. It is a really turning point to be the best version of yourself, to become a better person. Nothing is ever wasted. It is just learned. We're all on our own timelines. When we compare our timeline to someone else's, you can't do that. You can't look at the people who you think are ahead of you or think are behind you. You are on your own timeline, your own path, your own journey. Not your neighbors, not your best friends. I talked to them about a time when I got divorced and I felt I had just wasted 10 years of my life as I went backwards, as I had to lose a lot. But no, I didn't lose anything. It was never a waste. There were children that came from those 10 years. There were lessons, there was growth, and there was an awareness of now of what I needed to move forward. So don't compare. Don't look back. Don't look forward. Work on staying in the present. Sure, you're going on vacation, you need to make a few details, right? I get that. We're living in the real world. But don't obsess about it. Don't obsess about the future. Make the details that you need to do, but don't obsess about how it's going to look. Let it unfold as it's meant to unfold. Have a great day.